Hello and welcome back for a new recipe. Today I'm going to show you how to make healthy, fluffy pancakes. They're 100% plant-based, free of gluten, egg, dairy, and they have no oil. Welcome to the Viva Naturally channel, where we help you to manage your energy and health to boost performance. Preheat whichever container you're going to use to cook the pancakes. In this case, I'm using a skillet, so I'm going to preheat it to medium heat. You don't want to put the high heat on. You just want it to start to get warm as we mix the batter, and when we finish, it's ready to pour. The first ingredient you're going to need is brown rice flour. In this case, I use Anthony's Fine brown rice flour, which is gluten-free, vegan, and natural. So basically, in a dry container, you are going to mix 1 1/4 cup of this brown rice flour, or any brown rice flour if you wish. If you want to replace this with something else, you can also use oat flour. Next, we're going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. The one that I got here is from Trader Joe's. So I am putting 2 half teaspoons because that is the equivalent of 1 teaspoon, and it's all you need of baking powder. Next, we'll be using some pure baking soda, and you'll also need 1 teaspoon. Now that we have all of our dry ingredients in the bowl, go ahead and mix it. You can use a fork, or you can use what I'm using here, or you can also eventually add in the wet ingredients and mix it in a blender or a food processor. Now we're gonna add almond milk. You can choose any other milk of your choice that is plant-based. For example, soy milk or rice milk or coconut milk. You will see some difference in consistency and flavor, which is why I chose Silk almond milk, and this one is vanilla flavor and unsweetened. Next, we'll be using some unsweetened applesauce. Add half a cup of that into the mixture. And then one of my favorite ingredients, because of the smell and the taste, is natural vanilla extract. You just need a little bit. 1 teaspoon is enough. And again, I'm using the measurement of half a teaspoon, which is why I'm pouring it twice. But if you have 1 teaspoon, then you just need to add it once. Next, we have some fresh lemon juice. You're going to add 2 teaspoons of lemon juice into the mix. Next, we're going to add the sweetener to our batter. I'm going to use maple syrup. I love maple syrup. It's got great properties, and it's better to mix compared to other types of sugar like coconut sugar, which is something else I like to use for other recipes. All you'll need here is 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. Now, if you want to add more maple syrup or any sweetener of your choice in addition to this, at the end when we mix everything, you're gonna taste how sweet it is for you, and if you want to add more, then you can. Now we're gonna mix everything, and here's where we're gonna add a little bit more of milk after we mix the batter for the first time. So you'll just add a little under half a cup of the same milk that we poured earlier and continue to mix. You'll see here that I add milk twice, and that's because I added 1/4 of a cup and then I added another 1/4 of a cup. So you can add them independently, or you can just add half a cup, which is the same thing combined essentially. I'm going to add 1 more tablespoon of maple syrup because I tasted the batter and I wanted it a little bit more sweet. If you want to, you can do the same. If not, then you can omit. Remember that you're going to add some maple syrup for topping, or if you do any other type of toppings that are sweet. So just keep that in mind. Now that we have the batter ready and we have the skillet preheated, you're ready to add your batter. So I use an ice cream scoop to measure how big and fluffy I like my pancakes, and it works fine. I think it's a great quantity, and I've done it before. You'll know when to flip the pancakes when it makes bubbles at the top and the edges start to get brown. So you just flip it when it's ready and then look at it, see if you feel like it's good for you. If it's definitely cooked. If it looks brownish or golden, But if you like it a little bit more burnt, you can leave it, and once it's done, you can stack them in a plate. This recipe is for 2 servings. It makes about 4 pancakes for each person, and they're small to medium in size. I can tell you that it's enough. If in this case, I actually had this pancake recipe with a smoothie, which if you're interested, I'm actually going to post a video to my most recent smoothie recipe, my green smoothie recipe below, which goes perfectly with the pancakes. I love drinking smoothies in general for breakfast, and when you pair it up with pancakes, it's glorious. So check out that recipe too after this one, and I'm sure you won't regret it. Now for the toppings, I added some sliced banana and some crushed walnuts, and of course more maple syrup and a little bit of cinnamon, because I just love cinnamon on everything mostly. And there you have it, your plant-based, gluten-free, egg-free, dairy-free, and oil-free pancakes. Let me know if you like this recipe overall. Let me know in the comment section below. I'd love to hear any other recipes that you're interested in, whether they're sweet, savory, breakfast, lunch, dinner. And once again, thanks for watching. Check out the smoothie recipe, and I'll see you in the next video.